The project we're making today is this adorable little dump truck cupcake holder that you can use for a party. So this is actually just a fake cupcake, but you can use real cupcakes and slide them right in the top just like that for your party, and they sit on the table. I've cut this one in yellow, that's how the file comes. And then for the example I'm going to put together today, I've cut it in red. So you can change the color to any color you want. For a party, you might want to do a bunch of different colors and just add some variety, or cut them in the theme for your party. So the pieces that you're going to have here, there's the main body of the truck, the two pieces that make this underneath part of the truck to make it look like it's cut out below, the two sides, which are this part here, and 4 wheels. I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to start off with my main body piece. The first thing we need to do is just add a bunch of folds. You're going to basically fold between the 2 notches. Everywhere there's 2 notches, right there, there, here, and then the tabs, you've got a bunch of folds across here too. You're just going to add folds to all those places. I'm going to start in the front. This is the very front of the truck, and I'm going to add this first fold right here. And then I'm going to work my way up the front of the truck, and I'm going to fold down here between the front of the truck and the hood. Now I'm going to fold at the bottom of the windshield, and I'm going to fold the opposite direction, like that. Then at the top of the windshield, I'm going to fold back, like so. So we've got that so far. And then I'm going to fold this in the opposite direction, towards me. Okay, and those are the folds for the front of the truck. Now we're going to move around to the back. We're going to fold this first one up. Then this second one, we're going to fold towards us, the opposite direction. I'm going to flip it around this way. Fold it just like that, so it looks like that from the side. Okay, and then these sides, we're going to fold up. And then this one we're going to fold up. Okay, got it like that. And then we just need to fold these tabs. So each of the tabs right on those fold notches, fold that one in the back, and the second one in the back. And then there's 4 in the front. We're going to fold in these 2 that are on the lower part of the truck. And then there's 2 that are on the upper front of the truck. Fold those in. All right, and now we just need to assemble it. So we're going to fold it up like this. We're just going to add glue to those tabs to put it together. So we're going to start with these ones in the front. I'm going to use hot glue. I'm just going to add a little to this tab. And I want to line up the corner, just like that. Okay. Then I go to the next corner, add a little bit of glue to that tab, and again, just line up that corner, just like that, so it comes together nicely. Now the top front here, I did my folds in the direction that they need to go. Those just kind of fold together, and I'm going to line this up like that when I glue it. So I'm lining up the top, which ends up just putting these folds kind of, they just sit in the right place. So I'm going to add a little glue to this tab, and then I'm just going to line it up right at the top, just like so. Now we're going to move to this side. Same thing, a little bit of glue on the tab, and line it up at the top. You can see the front of our truck just comes right together. Now we're going to go to the back. We're just going to add a little bit of glue, and again, line it up at the top right there. Give it a little squeeze, make sure that glue is nice and attached. Now we're going to go right here. Add a little bit of glue to that tab. Line it up at the top. Okay, now we have the body of the truck all together. So now we're going to add these pieces at the bottom, the gray pieces that go along here. They basically each cover two sides. You're going to start with it at the corner. You're going to glue it along that side and then bend it and glue it along the front. And then you'll do the same with the second piece. Just glue it along one side and bend it around the back. Doesn't matter which corner you start in. I like to add a little glue to the truck and then just grab my piece, line it up at the corner. Make sure you line it up along the bottom of the truck and press it down. Then around the corner here, just give it a little bend. Then add some glue. And fold it across the back. Got a little glue string. You get those as you go, just clean them up. No big deal. Okay, and then glue along here for our second piece. Just line it up at the corner, line it up along the bottom, bend it across the front, and then glue it across the front. Okay, very nice. Now we're going to add these pieces on the side that give it a little detail. It's going to go just like that. You don't need to glue every part of this. I like to add glue to the front part and then just go ahead and line that up, stick it on, and then I just flip this piece up a little, add a little glue right to the back, and then just stick that down. I don't really ever feel the need to glue every little bit of these decor pieces. You can if you want to, if that makes you happy to do it, but it's up to you. Then add a little glue right here. Again, just glue the front first. You could add glue to the whole piece, but you have to do it pretty fast and then stick it down pretty fast if you're working with hot glue. That's why I do half of it and then the second half, just so that I can get it stuck down while it's still nice and wet and I'm not dealing with glue that's already dried. Got a little there. Okay, and now we're going to put the tires on. You just want the whole of them to fall on the gray area so that you have the gray coming through the center, and you want the bottom of the tire flush with the bottom. So we're just going to add a little bit of glue on this, and there's not a specific spot where it goes. I'm going to put these about right there. Put the center of that coming right down into the tire. And then a little glue on this one. And I like to put this somewhere up in the cab. Kind of right, I put it right at the corner there. And then on this side I want to get them in the same spot. Put a little glue on the back. Line up that corner again, right there. And then let's see, I don't remember. Oh yes, this one is coming down right in the center. So this will meet right with the center of the wheel. Okay, right with the center of the wheel, just like that. And we now have a cute little red truck. This is our other one. I'm going to grab another cupcake and just stick it in like that. These are photography cupcakes, so they're not real, but you can use real cupcakes and delicately put them in. And then you have some cute little dump trucks that are ready for your party.